What's up, YouTube? It's your sexy goth bad boy, King Cobra JFS. And we are live with another video. I'm not racist. I'm not sexist. I hate everyone equally. You know? People are giving me shit about saying the N-word on my buddy's channel. But guess what? I was going off the dictionary version. Okay? When I said the N-word on my buddy's channel, I was going off of the dictionary version, which if you look up the word nigger, it means ignorant person. And my trolls were being ignorant. Ignorant to the fact that Darth Linnea gave me the rest of his chips. Like, I got a comment on one of my videos, people threatening to call the cops on me if I didn't apologize for it. And I laughed at that shit. You know why? Because if you call the cops saying, Gothic King Cobra said the word nigger, you know what they're going to say? Quit wasting our fucking time. So, fuck the trolls. Straight up. Damn, keep saying it. This is the problem with our society. We're letting words offend us. Offensive words. Okay, do you know what gives words their offensive power? You getting pissed off by them. You getting butthurt by them. You and me having a stink about it. So words like cunt, shit, fuck, piss, wank, bollocks, bastard, kike, you take offense to those words, then of course they're going to be offensive. Straight up. Well, if you're offended, then there's the channel. Get hidden. Bye-bye. It's harsh, but it's truth, YouTube. It's the fucking truth. You people give the offense to let those words offend you. But I suppose if it offended everybody that I said it, okay, I'm sorry I used the N-word. I'm not a racist. I'm not a sexist. I hate everyone equally. What's up, Deathbed Tapes? Hell yeah, Stormy Rave. Thanks for joining the channel. Appreciate it. That would be funny if my real fans trolled the subreddit. I would be laughing my arse off at that shit. Like, straight up, dude, it would be epic watching my real fans fuck with the trolls on my subreddits. It would be fucking awesome. I would be laughing my arse off at that shit. Racism coming in nicely, that's what's up. Get hidden from my channel, that's what's up. See, how am I a racist if I just apologize for what I said, for one? And two, I'm the kind of person that believes everyone should have equal opportunity. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Hispanic, polka-dotted, male, female, transgender, gay, bisexual, lesbian, queer. None of that shit matters to me, YouTube. If you're a good person and you don't fucking go out of your way to be a dick to people, then you should have the same rights as everybody else. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, YouTube. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, straight, lesbian, trans, bisexual, queer, black, white, polka dot, male, female, somewhere in between. I don't give a shit. If you're a decent person, you don't go out of your way to fuck with people, then you should be entitled to rights just like the rest of us. That's the way I fucking see it. My scalp is not green. However, my hair is, because I have green hairspray in my hair. Can I see a wand? Certainly. Here's the one in my collection. Look at that. The finished product looks good. And speaking of wands, oh, 1 second. Fuck murder and fuck racism. Fuck the murder and the racism. Motherfuckers can't handle my charisma. Talking shit about my autism. They can kiss my hairy white Asperger's. I tell it like it is, and it gets me hated. Don't give a fuck. You've been faded on that alcohol for too long. You're drinking more than I drink, and now you gotta stink about it. Yeah. People wanted to see wand making, and I'm like, well, we can make that happen. Albeit it's a harsh way of putting things, but it's the truth. It's the truth, and the truth will set you free, YouTube. So yes, I'm sorry for using the N-word on my channel and on my buddy's channel. Like, I'm not some kind of fucking racist over here. I believe in equality for all. Like, it should not matter, YouTube. It should not matter if you're white, black, Hispanic, polka dot, male, female, trans, gay, bisexual, straight, queer. None of that shit matters, dude. If you don't go out of your way to fuck with people and you're a decent person, then you should have the same rights as everybody else. Period. But yes, we are live on YouTube, making some wands. Like, literally, the trolls threatened the cops on me because it was a hate crime. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Straight up. You call the authorities saying, got that King Cobra used the N-word and I'm offended. You know what they're going to say? Quit wasting our time. Like, my trolls are fucking stupid. Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh. I just think it's quite funny. You know, they try so hard to mess with me. They do. My trolls try so hard to fuck with me, and I never let it get to me. Never once. Being bullied my entire life has given me a thick skin, to be quite honest. Do. But yes, we have wands that need to be made for my Etsy. And, well, I'm going to sit here and carve them over my workbench. That'll make the cleanup a little bit easier, to be quite honest. So, I'm also sorry that everyone's so easily fucking offended anymore. Fucking snowflake society. So then rather than take offense to these words, own up to them. Case in point, I get called a retard on an almost daily basis. If I had $100 for every time I got called an autistic retard, I would be filthy, stinking rich. And you know what? That's just it. That used to bug me. Every time I got called a retard, I hated it growing up. It bugged the shit out of me. And because it bugged the shit out of me, people would do it more because people are fucking assholes. So one day I decided, you know what? I'm not going to let these assholes calling me a retard ruin the rest of my day. Fuck them. Once I stopped letting the word retard offend me, all of a sudden I didn't care. I'm like, yeah, I'm a retard and I'm proud of it. I started to embrace my mental disorder rather than let the assholes control my life. Case in point, if you're gay and someone calls you a faggot, embrace it. Watch what happens. You know, they expect you to get offended, like, oh, you piece of shit, how politically incorrect are you, blah, blah, blah. But no, you flip the script on them like that. They want you to get offended and get all pissed off about it, but you embrace it, and all of a sudden, you're taking the power out of your haters' hands, is what I'm saying, YouTube. That's what I'm saying, YouTube, while I'm making these awesome wands for my Etsy. You take the power out of your haters' hands by embracing who you are. Someone calls you an autistic retard, they're like, hey, thanks for noticing. That's what I say. Yep, that's exactly what I say. Well, let's examine this a little bit deeper, shall we? The reason why special needs kids get offended when you use the word retard is because we're taught that we can't say that word. We're taught you shouldn't say that word. We're taught the word retard's offensive. And because the word offensive conjures up thoughts of uncomfortableness, disgust, you know, which do you think sounds better? Someone going up to someone who has Down syndrome, and then that person getting called a retard, and then the person with Down syndrome getting offended and being like, fuck you, this, all that, and this and that, whatever. Or same thing happens, but the kid with Down syndrome looks right at their bully and says, thanks for noticing, and then just walks away. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm saying, YouTube. Is you gonna let some prick make your life piss and misery, or are you gonna laugh at them because they're more miserable than you are? We're taught we can't use these words, they're offensive, blah, blah, blah. So as a consequence, people are easily offended anymore. Rather than being taught to embrace what makes us the individuals we are, we're taught to be offended by ourselves. That's the truth of it, YouTube. We're taught to be offended by ourselves. Rather than embrace the natural quirks that make people people, we're taught to be offended by everything. And as a consequence, you can't say anything without anyone getting offended anymore. It's fucking dumb. Oh, did you just breathe? I'm offended. You breathed right by me. I'm taking to Twitter. I'm going to bitch about microaggression because you breathed near me. Did you take a breath near me? Oh my God, I'm so offended. Our society is so snowflakey that wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Like, oh, did you just breathe near me? Oh my God, I am so offended. As they stormed to Twitter to bitch about microaggression. In a Western society that gives people more rights than we've ever had in a long time. Yeah. Stop being so fucking offended, you pussies. Fuck. Now, as you can see, Cobra Craft handmade wands are made from real sticks. That looks kind of sticky. Oh, that's great. a Joker impression while I have green hair? Certainly. Why so serious? Let's see a smile on that face. Do you know how I got these scars? Do you know how I got these scars? I was drinking heavily. And some asshole told me I needed to smile more. So I broke the bottle over his fucking head and slit the glass across my lips, forming these scars. And I said, why so serious? Let's see a smile on that face. Yeah. However, if you would like a spell cast for you, a spell of good luck, a spell of protection, then donating money to my PayPal account will greatly help you because it helps me and it helps you. So you donate $5 to my PayPal account for a spell involving protection or good luck. You know, I got you. Cobra's magic is freaking awesome. Yeah. So, if you'd like a circle of protection or maybe a spell of good luck, can I please get one? I do appreciate you donating to the super chat, but either through super chat or PayPal me and, well, what kind of spell do you want as far as protection, good luck, or bettering your life? Within reason, of course, because we can make this happen. Yeah, fuck the trolls. Certainly, certainly. A circle of good luck for CJ Holiday. So mote it be in the witch's circle. Yep. Cobes, you can't put a price on blah, 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 blah. Hide user from comments. You don't know what I know, motherfucker. Like, seriously, fuck these trolls. Well, thank you, Marie Mortal, for the $9.99 donation. A circle of good luck for Marie Mortal. So mote it be in the witch's circle. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, donating to my PayPal a minimum of $5 or donating to Super Chat. And Cobra will cast some magic for you. There it goes. Huh. Oh, there it is. I'm like, noise. Here we go. Let Cobra's magic help you. All right, back to making the wands here. right now I'm getting the wands ready for sand and paint. Yep. This batch will be available soon enough on my Etsy. Just gotta get them all carved out and such. This wand wood smells nice. Gonna make some beer money, yeah, buddy. Fuck the KKK, gonna make some beer money. thing called freedom of speech, and I have it. If you don't like it, that's just too goddamn bad. That's just it, YouTube. That's exactly why words have their offensive power over people, is because people choose to let it offend them. Plain and simple. Well, you shouldn't use that word because of slavery. I'm like, slavery has existed since the dawn of time. You had ancient Egyptians enslaving people to build pyramids. So, like, I hate to go there, YouTube, but that's the truth. You know? And it's a sad truth of the human history. Since the dawn of time, slavery, war, poverty, sexism, and racism have existed. And quite honestly, I hate it. Got that out to a rough cut. So, right now, like I said, I'm just getting the sticks ready for sanding and painting, which is not going to take me that long to carve these out, really. As a professional wand maker, oh yeah, starting to feel more wand-like. I like it. I'll get them all carved out, ready for sanding and painting, and I'll take a break and read the chat. Right now, I'm kind of what you'd call in work mode at the moment. And people who say I don't have a real job, I'm like, I would disagree. I would highly disagree. I collect sticks in the wintertime as well, when there's snow on the ground, a wind chill in the air. I feel like a lot of people are just jealous when they say that. You don't have a real job, all you do is paint sticks. And I'm like, hey, you're a jealous little cocksucker who wishes they could make money doing their hobby. You attack me because you think what I do is bullshit, but you know what? You're a jealous little prick is what you are. And you won't admit it, but you know I'm right. You wish that you could make a living doing your hobby, make your own schedule, make your own work hours. I love making wands. It's therapeutic. It's relaxing. You know, and the finished product just looks good. YouTube. I went and got a big ass container of Mod Podge, the gloss, luster stuff that I normally get. And people love my wands. You don't even know the half of it. Like straight up. You don't even know. Honestly, I feel sorry for my trolls because my trolls wish they were as cool as me. I'm not going to name names because you know who you are, just for the sake of, because my trolls are arseholes. But I will say this: a friend of mine's kid got a wand from me, and turned out my buddy's kid is super into Harry Potter, so that worked out beautifully. And when the babysitter tried taking away my buddy's kid's wand, he smacked her on the forehead with it, and I'm like, okay, I'm flattered that you like my wand that much, but don't be doing that. Don't be smacking people on the head with that. Straight up YouTube. Like, don't be smacking the babysitter with the wand now. That's gonna get you in trouble. Best part about knowing a wand maker is if you want a wand made for you here in town, you're a friend of mine, and you know, you find a thick enough stick, we can make it happen. So I hope you all had an awesome Thanksgiving, YouTube. Right now, I'm just sitting here getting some wands ready for Etsy. I got 2 more to pre-cut and shape before I start sanding. So, and I can sand these later. I'm not, too rushed about it at the moment. This is going to be going towards one of the first batches of next month anyway. So, I got a good start on them, so I'm not worried about it. Sometimes they're a bit difficult to trim. Howdy, those of you just tuning in to live, I'm sitting here getting some wands made for Etsy. Yeah, I'm liking the green hair too, to be quite honest. Use magic to cut the stick. Abracadabra. It took a lot of Tai Chi to make that happen, to be quite honest. The amount of magic and Tai Chi it would take to cut something like a stick would be incredible. Use magic to cut the stick. I'm like, that's rich. Doesn't quite work like that. I wish it did, though. If I could use magic to cut the sticks, I can make these wands so much quicker. It'd be like, shh, done. If I just wave my wand and then 10, 20 wands appear in an instant. Oh, that'd be so cool. But alas. For example, ladies, someone calls you a cunt, be like, you tell them you have a vagina and you're proud of it. And leave it at that. See what they do next. Because they're expecting you to fly off the handle and be like, how dare you call me the C word? You fucking prick. That's what they're expecting. What they're not expecting is for you to just own up to it. Be like, yeah, so what? where do the, oh, there they are. Like, damn, I didn't know my cataracts are that bad. I'm like, where are my branch clippers? Oh, they're right in front of me, stupid. On a side note, if you wanted your friend to move in next door to you, and you told their landlord that that person might be a little flaky, and then the landlord told your friend, I don't know if I want to let them move in or not, you know, kind of thing. And then you sit there and say, well, they're not going to be my friend if they don't move in downstairs or whatever. You know, I'd be like, okay, that's stupid. Your friendship should not determine whether or not your friend lives downstairs from you. It should be, oh, hey, we've known each other for a hot minute. Ooh, I'm liking this wood grain. I might make this one the clear wand. Actually, I had an idea for an autographed wand. Could you imagine such a thing, YouTube? A wand autographed by yours truly on the blade of it. Could you imagine it, YouTube, having a Cobra Craft handmade wand that was autographed on the wand by the creator himself? How friggin' sweet would that be? I mean, just take a look at that wood grain, YouTube. That's handsome. Yeah, I don't like that. The stick has a giant split down the middle. See that right there? I don't like that. Right there, yeah, no. This stick right here looks good. But this one, I don't like it because Yeah, you see that, YouTube? That's quality check before I carve them into actual wands. If the stick breaks too easily, or if it splits down the middle, see that? Yeah, no, I don't like that. That right there is definitely not Cobra Craft wand material. That's split down the middle way too freaking easily. Like, literally, look at that. No. Just no. No, over at Cobra Craft Wands YouTube, trust and belief. Nothing but the finest. Huh? Thankfully, this one's not going to be too hard to carve out. There's not that much bark on here. Yeah. Got our handle formed. Beautiful, just beautiful. 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 These wands are ready for sanding. We'll do that here in a second. I'll sand them later on off camera. Right now, I'm in a good spot with my wands as far as making them goes. Right on schedule for another batch. I'll be quite honest, I might collect a couple more sticks and make it a little bit bigger. Or try to, you know, just because I don't feel like 10 will be enough. But before I clean up the mess on my workbench, I have to take out the trash because my trash can is freaking full. And if I try to sweep the wood shavings into the trash can, it's just going to overflow all over the place. And we don't want that. So I'm going to do that real quick. I don't know what it is about wand making, but for me, it's therapeutic. For me, carving a wand is therapeutic, much like watching a bell tower video or, you know, smoking some pipe tobacco. So 'Tis the season to be jolly. Na 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 na. All these trolls can suck my dick. Na 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 na. I mean, gay used to mean happy, case in point. But you see this, YouTube? My trash can's full. So it needs to be taken. Let's take this trash out. Wash my hands. Sweep off my workbench. Vacuum up by my workbench. And then we'll get back to chat. I need but only two things. My wand and my keys. Alright, so I am going to have to sweep and vacuum right in this general area because of all the wood shavings. But that's alright. I'll be right back, YouTube. And we're back. Darn it. Thankfully, we have just a little bit of dish soap that I can use to wash my hands. Go ahead and dry them off real quick. Okay. Now comes the fun part, the cleanup. Oh, bloody hell. The cleanup. Make a mess, clean it up. I think carving the wands over my workbench, it's much better and much more efficient for maintaining the mess. Ooh-wee. Look at all them wood shavings, YouTube. Into the trash can. And we got a couple of these bigger pieces. The vacuum's probably not going to go pick up, but and even though I tell people on YouTube to quit being so easily offended, truth be told, at some point or at one point or another, doesn't matter what you do, who you hang out with, you're gonna get offended, upset, or like, hey, what the fuck, you know? That's the cold, harsh reality of it. At some point in your life, you're gonna get offended. You know, and how you choose to react to that is entirely up to you. You know, everyone gets offended. It's part of being a human being, unfortunately. But how you choose to react to how you get offended is totally 110% up to you. Okay. Most of those bigger chunks that the vacuum couldn't pick up, we got picked up. Okay, now we have to get the old vacuum out in there. I do sincerely hope that my vacuum's not crapping out on me again. I just freaking got it. Seems like every 8 to 10 months I'm replacing the bastard. I swear to Lucifer, when I build my dream house, son of a bitch. I should have poured the cord out more.
No one knocked on my window.
Okay, now I got that out of the way. Why not show him making them, LOL? It's been a while. I've cast a lot of powerful spells. Well, not a whole lot, punk rock. Just getting some wands ready for Etsy. I got a couple carved out. I might go and collect a couple more sticks, make the batch a little bit bigger. I'll do that here in a bit. Well, I didn't really dye my hair necessarily as far as you'd think. I used colored hairspray to dye my hair. Yeah. It washes out in the shower. But yeah, I used colored hairspray to dye my hair green. Yeah. So far, that hairspray is working out pretty nicely. Yeah. A central vacuum system in my dream house. I don't know what the fuck that is. No, I would have seen somebody if they were knocking at my window. Vacuuming does kind of suck, but it needs to be done. You feel me? YouTube. It needs to be done. Yeah. Well, thank you, Credo Ape Thor, for the $2.99 donation. Sorry for saying the N-word. Sorry everyone got offended by it. I wasn't trying to offend people, but technically the dictionary definition of that word is ignorant, and my trolls were being ignorant to the fact that Darth Lenny gave me the rest of his chips. My trolls are ignorant to the fact that whenever Darth Lenny comes over and I have Doritos, I constantly share with him, you know? But straight up, snowflake society. The dictionary is not racist. In fact, you can get blocked from my channel. Does the carpet match the drapes? Ha, smart asses. Now here's the best part of it, YouTube. I don't have any carpet downstairs, if you catch my drift. I shaved that shit. I don't think our society should use the N-word more. I just think that our society needs to be less offended. If that makes any sense. That is a good question, Dana Smith. Thank you for asking that. I don't think our society should use these words more often. I simply think that our society needs to learn to quit being so easily offended by everything. Case in point, South Park did an episode making fun of Asperger's where Stan got Asperger's, and that's one of my favorite episodes, dude. That shit made me laugh. Well, thank you, Loken 76 or 75, yeah, for that $20 donation. Greatly appreciate it, brother. Hell yeah. Only if you make it a hate word. Only if you make it a hate word. You want to call it a hate word? There is no such thing as a hate word. The only hate word we have is hate. Well, actually, YouTube, I found a spare phone charger in my drawer, so we're Gucci on that. Strong dislike. No, there is no Black Friday wand sale. Because I need to get more wands made. If we should be less offended, then why do you block anyone with an opposing opinion? It's not an opposing opinion, it's they're wrong and they're trolling. That's why I block them. Kind of like you. Hide user. Because it's my channel, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. Hypocritical as fuck, bud. Yeah, go fuck yourself, bud. We're all hypocrites racing to our graves. I guarantee you, you're a hypocrite too. Josh, stop getting offended. Hey, stop trolling. Who said anything about getting offended? You call me a hypocrite and that's supposed to offend me? I'm laughing at your hypocritical ass. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for donating your time and your money and subscribing to the channel and watching me carve out some badass wands. And I'll catch y'all later.